Collective, come on in here. Let me see what y'all got going on right quick, y'all. Oh, somebody mean business. You're not taking no for an answer. You're not taking nobody's BS with this Queen of Swords. Nobody's BS. Judgment. You watching and observing. You getting clarity. You're awakening to some sort of truth. The Tower in reverse. You're in protective mode. Protection mode. Somebody's in protection mode. Somebody's in protection mode. Anything else, Spirit? I need to do better with my life. These cards all over the place. Somebody's in protective mode. You're taking your feelings out of a situation right now. So you're looking at things from a spiritual perspective and from like an intuitive perspective and from like what you see tangibly before you make a move. So to prevent yourself from having a heartbreak, this is also going to hurt somebody's feelings because you're really taking stock of everything. All moving parts. To see what the next move is or how you should move accordingly. Because the Tower is in reverse. In the Cup, did I say intuitively? You're using your logic though this time. Queen of Swords is out in order for you to protect your you're being guided to protect your emotions right now. Some of y'all need to get out of this. You've been in this energy so long. Some of y'all are learning how to when to surrender and when to allow yourself to feel and open your heart. But what that got to do with this Tower in reverse and this Three of Swords? Say what now? These is connected, even though they came out. Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups is connected. Heart is so. Some of y'all are. Some of y'all had to be. Some of y'all were always in this Queen of Cups energy, and you kept getting your heart broken with that bullshit. You kept preventing the Tower from falling. Therefore, it was breaking your heart. Because you kept leading with your heart. You don't do that crap no more. With the Queen of Swords. A lot of y'all had to develop your Queen of Swords. You had to develop your communication skills. You had to develop your boundaries. You had to develop your observation skills. In order to protect yourself and to protect your heart. But for some of y'all, it's been going on for too long, and some of y'all are recognizing that with the Judgment card. That makes sense? Like the video. Comment that it makes sense. Took me a minute. All I know was when the cards fell out, these two mean something. So you're in protection mode, but you're trying to see if it's safe for you to love this time. Or some of y'all, someone has come in to melt, get this heart unlocked. And you're making a judgment card. You're looking at all moving pieces, like I said. What the hell is this Tower in the verse mean, y'all? With the Three of Swords and behind it. What the frick does that mean? I'm like dancing around these two cards. If you know tarot, I am dancing around it. Clarify this Tower and this Three of Swords. And the Swords. Your heart has got you in trouble. I'm getting like two separate, I want to see how it flows, Spirit. I'm getting a little story here and a little story there and a little story. How the hell is this off? The 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm thinking through. This is how I read tarot sometimes, especially when I haven't picked up a tarot card in like 2 weeks. I be feeling like I done lost my mojo. 10 of Swords, the Tower, the 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords. But what that got to do with the Tower in reverse? Where's my phone at? I'm going to Google the Tower in reverse. 3 of Swords and 10 of Swords are upright. So if you don't let a tower fall and you don't surrender, it is what the fuck it is. If you don't let something go, if you don't let something fall apart, this is what that were. You're going to hurt your own damn self in the process with this 10 of Swords and this 3 of Swords. You got to just, you know what? You got to take your heart out of it. Okay, I get that. But what they got to do over here? So that your heart can make the right decision, you have to be in your Queen of Swords energy and look at all the moving parts like I had said. And then let it be with the Queen of Cups. Ooh, child, it took me 7 minutes. Oh, Lord, Lord. I'm sorry. It took me a minute. Some of y'all probably saying, girl, I figured it out 4 minutes ago. Okay, well, whatever. I was trying to make it make sense. And a lot of y'all are awakening to the fact that you have to let certain things just fall by the wayside and be okay with it. I did say y'all gotta move accordingly. Whatever Queen of Swords, whatever you do, whatever you're observing, whatever decision you make, you're gonna have to be. Your heart has to be okay with it. But you're being led to lead with your logic at this moment in order to keep your heart safe. This could be a relationship. This could be a situation with a family member, wherever. This is a collective. Y'all were preventing a tower from falling, something falling apart. You were preventing it because your emotions was involved. And a lot of y'all are realizing that you have to put your emotions under lock and key for a pair of seconds to see what the best course of action is. To see what other options you got out there. Hold on, y'all. Alright, what else we got? Clarify this judgment, y'all. Who's making a judgment call on? What's the collector making a judgment call on? Page of Swords. Four of Wands. Some of y'all are starting to get stabilized in your mental so that you can see clearly. As your heart was taking you on a wild ride and making you deal with y'all straight BS. Some of y'all, it was family. Some of y'all, it is some sort of relationship. And you're learning with this Page of Swords. It's not spying. Some of y'all are waking up to the fact that you will never be stable still without boundaries. You're waking up to that fact. You will never reach certain milestones or get a good footing until you take your heart out of certain situations and then surrender to what you see. 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Didn't I say freaking family? Some of y'all some King of Wands. Oh, child. Some toxic ass King of Wands. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. King of Wands, 2 of Cups was behind there. The Wheel. Oh. Some of y'all gotta let go of didn't I say a relationship? You gotta let go of a relationship. All y'all do is compete and fight and argue and carry on and illusions. You gotta sit there and say, hold on. It's either you or me. And this time is you. I can't. Because there is a King of Wands right here. A person, a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. They watching you, or they see you, or they got their eye on you, collective. The 2 of Cups is behind there. There's a possibility here with the 2 of Cups in the Wheel of Fortune. What you finna do? You're gonna have to let something go in order for this to flourish. Now, so you don't know why. With this Page of Swords, you usually don't have enough information. You don't know why you're starting to wake up to the fact that these people ain't good for me. This ain't good for me. You don't know why. But in the background, there's something else for you. If this is not a relationship, you need to move all of this and let things be so that you can finally get a vision, a true vision of what you want. Because this ain't it. That makes sense? I hope I'm making sense. What's behind the Wheel of Fortune? You gotta analyze. You gotta process this shit. You're gonna have to leave some shit behind with this 8 of Cups. The Judgment. You gotta make a judgment call here. It's in here again. What you want? What do you want? You're gonna have to see through the BS. You're gonna have to make some different choices. Some of y'all gonna have to cut away the competition. And some people, they're trying to compete with you. This is family. I'm really getting family, heavy on the family. You keep getting in the ring with them. For what? For what? No, all you getting is this. Leave them MFs alone. You're preventing the tower from falling. I know that's family, but sometimes you got to leave family right where they at. So that you can move forward. So that you can reach your next milestone. So that you can reach the next pinnacle that you are supposed to reach in this lifetime. So that you can move timeline. So you can complete a cycle. Leave them people where they was fighting at. Sometimes they can't compete where they don't compare. Try to compete with you and you on a whole different level, but you're trying to not let that. That's why Divine is saying that Queen of Swords. You need to decide what needs to be cut. You're on your way to the King of Swords. And you're going to have to be okay loving people from afar. That makes sense? You're going to have to be A-okay with that shit. Some of y'all are awakening to the fact that you got to make some changes. Yes. Let me get some final messages. I don't know what. I'm in my bedroom. My cards is everywhere, y'all. Let me see if this makes sense. Final messages. My other cards in the kitchen. I don't know. Health. I will honor the some of y'all got to create boundaries. Observe. Look at all the moving parts for your health. to protect your health. Some of y'all, this is entertainment purposes only. If you have an autoimmune disease, your life depends on you making necessary cuts and creating certain boundaries and standing on said boundaries. These people are triggering flare-ups. Entertainment purposes, but whoever that's for. You're busy fighting to keep the house together, fighting to keep the relationship together, fighting to keep the family together, and nobody's fighting for you. You got to surrender to the facts. I can release my need to control. Some of y'all need to release control as well. That validates you in some way. You want to feel needed. Say what? That's for somebody. You could be needed, but you want to feel needed in your body saying, I need you. At this point, your mind saying, I need you. Your purpose is saying, I need you. You want to feel needed. You feel needed that way. Shit, for some of y'all, your children are saying, I need you. No, you busy fooling around with some man. You know what? I'm finna go because I'm just a talker. I'm finna go. Anything else, Spirit? This is why I don't do readings in my room. Anywho, balance. You need some balance in your life. Your emotions and your logic are becoming harmonizing or balancing out. Divine saying you got too much feeling and not enough mental. Too much emotions, not enough mental. You're a bad mamma jamma when you can control your feelings and you can sit there and make decisions based off of the most logical thing and still have love for a person. But you got to do what you got to do. So a lot of y'all are awakening that to the fact that your heart has gotten you in enough trouble. It's time to make some serious cuts. It's time to use your voice. It's time to do some things. Make some changes. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Like the video, comment, and subscribe if any or all of that resonated with your spirit. Very interesting read. Protect your energy, collective. Look at all the moving parts. See what you need and what you don't need. Who's for you, who isn't. Who's draining you, who isn't. And all that jazz. Until next time. Bye, babies.